Hi there everybody, Jason here again. I got another video for you, part of my collection. This video is going to cover my Super Nintendo and my Nintendo 64 collection. Both collections are not that impressive as far as complete. I do have a lot of games, a lot of good games for them, but out of the 700 plus Super Nintendo games, I'm just under 200, so I only have about a quarter of the collection. And same with the N64, out of the 296 games, I only have about a quarter of the collection, but still some good stuff. So let me show you what I got. Okay, here's my box Super Nintendo system with the Ken Griffey Jr. game included in it. And box games don't have too many, depending on how you look at it. I got some good stuff here. Breath of Fire box, the Donkey Kong Country 2 box. Earthbound, that's a case probably from Blockbuster, but still better than having it loose. Illusion of Gaia, that's a game everybody likes. Of course, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past right there. Some of these boxes are in good condition, some not so good condition, but that's what you get when they make them out of these cheap paper things and not cases like Sega does. Secret of Evermore, Star Fox, Super Metroid. I gotta agree with a lot of people, that's probably the greatest game of all time if I was forced to pick, but there's at least 30 other games I could pick as my favorite game of all time, but that one is that's a damn good game actually. Super Punch-Out!, Return of the Jedi, Star Wars, Super Tennis, Widget, and a few more box games. And then lots of loose games here, but a lot of the loose games are some of the best games, and I'll try to get up close so you can see them all here. And Hacked Razor, coming around, we got like Breath of Fire 2 down here. I do have Chrono Trigger. Gotta have Chrono Trigger if you're collecting Super Nintendo. And the other Donkey Kong countries that I didn't have boxed. And Final Fantasy II and Final Fantasy III. So I do have the role-playing games. All the good ones at least. A lot of sports ones, but that's part of all collections. You gotta deal with getting sports games. Lufia 2. Just scan this up a little bit better and just pick out a lot of sports games. Super Mario World, the pack-in game with the original system. I like getting box games, which is why my Super Nintendo system is not all that big. It's very expensive and very hard to get the games boxed, but one of these days. Super Castlevania, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Ultima, Secret of Mana, which I've never played, but I'm going to be playing in actually about a month from now. Finally going to get around to playing that. Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Wizardry, and then a few more over here, followed by the Super Game Boy. And I'll show you my boxed N64 games in a second here, but here's my loose ones. Not a whole lot. And then up on my shelf here is where I just didn't have enough room on the air hockey table to bring all the games down, but Nintendo 64, box games. I could get the whole collection loose if I wanted to, but again, I try to get the boxes, so this is going to take a while. It's going to be a lot more expensive. Mario Kart 64, got some Mario Parties. Do have some good stuff in boxes, but a lot of sports games, as you can see. Got Perfect Dark. I know it's almost sacrilegious, but I don't have GoldenEye. But I will, one of these days. And I also have the boxed N64 system, which I forgot to bring down. Hiding behind my GameCube there. And there it is. So, that is my Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64 collection. Not as big and robust as other people's, but it'll grow eventually. I'll hopefully score some good boxes. I gotta start hitting some garage sales and flea markets and stuff and start building it that way, because to try to get this stuff on eBay with the boxes is gonna break the bank. So hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll try to do another one in a couple more weeks. Thanks for watching.